Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a game in my favorite zoo clubbing monster, the Ke-ni Otsu. Lately I've been playing tier 3 because, well, I don't have that much time to play it, but I do want to get my missions done, so I got them in tier 3 because with the Ke-ni it's quite easy to do missions. But this game isn't exactly anything like I expected the game to be, ever. So I start by unloading a clip in this guy, except for the last shot which hits the ground instead. And then when I reload, I start shooting again, but despite not aiming for the mountain, most of my shots actually do hit the mountain. My first teammate dies, but I'm not too worried. Well, there goes the second one, but I'm still not too worried because, well, heck, I'm a Ke-ni. And this little monster with this broken DPM because of the broken reload is just so completely OP. And it's just a joy to drive if you just want some relaxing tanking that isn't too complicated. But then I get shot from the other side and I decide to change my route and stand elsewhere to see if I can shoot them from there. I know they only have one TD, so I need to be a bit more careful because they might be camping, you never know. It's tier 3. But then I spot my next guy and I unload a clip into him, miss one shot because of the way that he actually stopped driving, and just unload another clip into him while I get shot a little bit. But all in all, I set the guy on fire. I know there's a TD there because he shot me, and I unload some clip into them as well. I finish one mission, which was what I set out to do anyway. This guy hides behind the rock, and then I'm like, okay, let's see if I can keep my cannon fodder alive a little while longer, and I turn back to do just that. And the lovely thing is, because it's tier 3, people generally don't know how to look around, and they don't even realize that they're getting shot. Likely this guy is stuck in a sniper mode and actually has no idea that I'm shooting him. But he has a friend and I know I need to be a bit more careful because, well, that guy has a lot bigger gun than this. Especially since this guy is shooting the ground. But then I do take a shot and I don't care because, well, this guy is dead now anyway. So then I can focus on the next. I finish my second mission and I know that I can take another shot of this guy. But hopefully he won't do too much damage and he actually bounces, which just makes it all the better. And I get my 4th kill of the game. At this point in the game there's only one ally left and he's camping at the spawn with obviously no clue what to do. And I want to stay up just in case the TD moves or they start trying to get me or something, because it's easier to hide up here. I get some shots in that guy, but then he actually doesn't drive anywhere where I can shoot him. And behind the building he's not much use. There's a rock there so I can't shoot him. And I drive back a little bit too far, but I still don't get any damage in. So I need to reposition again to see what I can do. So with the other guy in my sights again, I start shooting him, which doesn't always do damage. I adjust my aim a little bit and unload another clip into him. And I'm just glad that I'm still being ignored, but then I spot the TD behind me and I just drive on forwards because I don't want to get shot by a TD, which means that I need to leave my ally to whatever it is he's facing and see if I can damage and kill the little TD here, who's actually not paying attention to me, which helps a lot. I've long since ran out of normal AP, but at this point I actually realized that I can shoot this guy with HE and I kill him off just after my last ally has been killed, leaving me with 5 kills versus 2 people. And one of them actually went to the base, but I think the other one is still there where my last camper was. So I decided to go after that guy first because, well, I know where the guy in the base is, that's quite obvious. So it's finding the other one that is the most important. And he's actually still up there. So with a bit of luck I can make this work and I can get a raz out of it. And just as I go up he goes down and I need to be careful because the guy in the base could potentially shoot me. So I get some shots into him, get one shot in return and pull back before the guy in the base can reposition and shoot me. I now have around 60 seconds left before I need to have absolutely decapped the base. So I decide to go for the not so obvious approach of the hill instead of going straight to the base. Because even though I still have some health left, I don't want to risk it. And by this point, as always when I get near a res, I'm actually shaking. And I'm telling myself, Joe, just calm down, you can do this, just don't make any obvious mistakes, you can do this. And just keep on repeating myself in a vain effort to calm myself down. So I can't see the guy here, which I had hoped, so I know I need to get on down. I'm not entirely sure how much health he has left, and even though my DPM is amazing, I'm still nervous because it's a res situation. But then I spot him, he's nearly full health, but I unload a clip into him and he doesn't even realize. Only now does he realize that actually someone here. But he doesn't do anything and I shoot him and I kill him. and I actually won the battle with the res. So I'm like so happy knowing that I did quite a bit of damage. Now for sure it's an ace, and it's res. But then the results loaded in. I got all my 3 missions done, that's nice, but then I noticed the damage level. I was like, oh my god. And I actually did the damage record for this tank now. My whole team did actually move, all but one fired shots, and it's just really weird to see this kind of thing happen, and to know that I made the damage record with such an awesome game. I'm really happy I did this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and well yeah, I'll see you guys the next time again.